Hiya! Bev was lying in bed asleep and she wouldn't wake up, so I started describing an English breakfast to her. She woke up, so we're heading into town to see if we can find something to eat and maybe even look at the new iPhone. Bing! I can't afford one at the moment unless I sell this one, and I've got to sell this one first, and that means I won't be able to do my videos. You see the dilemma I'm in? But Beverly's not got that problem, she can just go out and get a new one. Ooh! I've been working on Bev for about 12 hours now to get her to get the new iPhone. Not sure if it's going to work though. The bad news is though, we live in Newport and not Cardiff, so I don't think they even stock the iPhones here yet. It's busy in town for pre-10 AM. Must be benefit day or something. Wow, okay, I was wrong. Newport does have iPhones and there is a massive queue. I think we should wait and maybe come back some other time, Bev. Jesus Christ. Crikey. I don't think we're going to be waiting in that. Gonna have a breakfast instead. Gonna come for one of those 99p BHS breakfasts anyway. Yeah, breakfast. Oh yeah, there we go. I've got to say I'm quite fond of these because of their cheapness. 99p for that. That was good. I am kind of tempted to go and wait in the iPhone queue, but it's not an Apple store, it's an O2 store, so it's not quite as fun really. You don't get as many Apple fanboys. Oh, and it's got a little shorter actually. We go have a walk, Bev. Christ almighty, it's not the thing you see every morning at 10 AM in Newport. We've been walking around Newport now for about an hour. I'm not really sure why. Take a guess, it's something to do with my subconscious waiting for the queue to go down at the O2 store just so I can touch one of them phones. I just got handed a flyer by some dude. Doesn't beat around the bush really, does it? Satan controls the lost immoral. Satan controls false Oh. That queue's got about 20 people left in it. It's up to you, homegirl.
You decide, I don't want to decide.
The queue's not moving, so they lose our custom for today anyway. We'll come back some other time, eh?
Yes.
Yes.
Beth Mason doesn't queue.
We're wandering aimlessly, commiserating over not being able to get an iPhone yet. Asda, what's that got for sale? Wait, stop, hold on. That's a 12-pack of RedBull for £7. Yeah, okay. Yes, please, thank you. Well, we're back home now, but on the way home we placed a little bet on the football matches that are being played today. There's 4 being played in total, and we did an accumulator which cost us £1. So we've guessed the outcome of 4 different matches, and we put £1 on it, and if we get it right, we win like 60 or 70 quid. But it's not going to happen, is it? You know what? I should never do accumulators. This one's losing again, because Italy are getting beaten by Slovakia. Oh, it's just ridiculous. I should never bet. Even £1. Not even worth it. Well, that was a bit of a waste of time. The first 2 matches on my accumulator are both wrong. I should give up. Let's look at something a little bit more interesting. This is no normal, ordinary RedBull XT camera, which is the same to a 350D in England. It's one that's been converted to shoot infrared. Inside most 35mm digital cameras, there's a glass plate which filters out infrared light, and this one's had that removed. It cost about £200 to do, and I feel it's time I started shooting with it again. And what's inspired me to start doing that is going to that exhibition that I went to 2 days ago in London called, what was it called? Exposed at the Tate. One artist, which Gemma's going to tell me in a second, who shot black and white film at night time using an infrared camera with an infrared flash, and he shot like in this park in Japan or China or something like that. Gemma said it was Yossi, and what he did was the flash that he had on top of the camera was converted to infrared. So instead of flashing like a normal white light that you see on most cameras, it flashed an invisible infrared light, which the people around in the park doing naughty things that they shouldn't be doing were caught on camera. And that is exactly the funky sort of stuff I want to get up to with this little baby. What's his name then?
Yoshiyuki.
Yoshiyuki Kuki?
Yoshiyuki.
Yoshiyuki?
Yeah.
Okay. I am slightly regretting having so much Red Bull to drink. I should have bought it earlier because I've got a little bit hectic. Sorry, that was a bit bad cinematography there. I had a black light because light was but. Red Bull is bad for you. So I'm looking for a flash, an infrared flash, and in my room with bits and bobs, I've got one of these. It's a Canon 580 EX2, but it's broken. It's been broken about a year, and I haven't got round to fixing it. Stupid, really, because it cost me 400 quid. But I do believe with this, I can take it apart and put an infrared filter in it to take flashes of infrared, which is sort of invisible light firing out everywhere. It's going to be really interesting when I get it going properly. But, you see, taking apart something I paid £400 for isn't that much of an exciting prospect. I'd prefer to keep it together or get someone else to do it for me, really. Bing! Too much Red Bull. Way too much today. Last time I had this much Red Bull, I nearly collapsed. I've had too much, so I'm going to actually to get some chocolate to combat it. So Bev loves the idea of me getting chocolate as a medicine. Mr. Sam Cornwell, gonna get the chocolate. Whoa, the sun and the rain and the wind and everything. Just give me the chocolate and I'll let you all go quietly. I've got to say, today's video is going to be crap. It's probably the worst I've had for ages. You see that? That's chocolate mousse, that is. And this is going to fix me. Bing. I'm a little bit concerned that Bev's looking forward to it more than me. I do love long, low light shadows like that. It'd be great to get infrared photography at the moment, actually. Sun's still right up in the air. We've probably got another hour and a half before it sets. And the best time for landscape infrared photography is about the time of the golden hour, which is at the moment is about 9 o'clock. Well, I ate the mousse, so we decided to go out and try this infrared camera out. We're just heading down into the country a little. It's nice to get a bit of foliage and water in an infrared picture just to test out and make sure everything's working correctly. Finally the Red Bull's wearing off a bit. I'm starting to feel a bit more human again. I wasn't going to come this far, but here we are back at the Newport seawall. Sun's still up, but it's getting really low now, so I'm going to have to work quickly if I want to get any photos. Bev looks like she's having fun taking photos of the grass. I've got this cruddy little bad boy set up down looking at that view there, you see. It's not my sort of photo at all, but we've got a nice light on it to test the infrared stuff. I don't know how well you can see, but I've got the camera set to black and white on a filter red mode, and these are the sorts of effects I'm getting. It's quite windy out here at the moment, and the sun still has a way to go down yet before I can take some better photos. Am I the luckiest man in the world or what to have her as a photo buddy? Babe, are you shooting a block of wood? I did the absolute unthinkable and started taking flare shots of the sun with a gate across the front. How cliche and embarrassing of me. But at least I got out and took some photos. Oh, I think that's enough for one day, really. It's time for me to head home with Bev and get this video uploaded. It's day... what day is it? It's day 172, but it's actually 171 because I missed 168 or something. You have to check back with the videos. Quite complicated, but take my word for it. Thank you very much for watching anyway. It's been a really boring day. Tomorrow promises to be much more exciting. I'll do something that's fun rather than go to a store and not buy a phone. Cool, yeah, thanks. Bye!